Hundreds of electric bikes and scooters parked in downtown Fort Wayne right now, ready for the next user. A city council measure to regulate them failed earlier this week. Fox 55's Drew Fry explains why some residents and city officials say this form of transportation is unsafe, while others say the city tried to go too far.
Everywhere you look in downtown Fort Wayne, VO ride electronic bikes on a street corner and scooters parked on the sidewalk. Gary Michael doesn't ride them, but he's felt their presence.
Some of them go by really fast, so you got to watch out for them. I know several of my coworkers have talked about that too, where they had a close call with a few of them.
VO instructs drivers to wear a helmet and follow parking and traffic rules. The council members Paddock and Jehl want to outline a better way to penalize reckless drivers.
Almost every motorist downtown has some sort of horror story of a young kid darting out into traffic on a scooter. We have no regulations on it. The police cannot enforce any sort of safety protocol, and this would have done so.
Russ Jehl and Jeff Paddock voted for an ordinance that would have set fines for coming too close to pedestrians, riding with pets, or having multiple riders at once. They were outvoted by their fellow council members 7-2.
I would prefer us to have passed an imperfect bill that regulated these things rather than leave anarchy because we didn't like certain parts of the bill.
One holdup was the bill's age requirement. It would have banned anyone 17 or younger from using these bikes and scooters. 16-year-old Michael Monteroso says he doesn't think age is the reason there are reckless riders.
I don't think age has like a safety thing. I think it's just a person, because a 30-year-old and like a 10-year-old could think the same, act the same. So, I mean, it's really the same thing for everybody.
Planning Director Paul Spoolhoff says he thinks age is a factor, though his main concern is holding all bike riders to a consistent standard.
Some of the decisions that people make when they're younger aren't always, they need a little bit more guidance. And so I think that's where we were trying to go here, and maybe we went too far.
In Fort Wayne, I'm Drew Fry, Fox 55 News.
And we reached out to VO, but a representative said they weren't available to comment. Jehl and Paddock both say they plan to continue working on regulating those e-bikes and scooters. A potential new bill would likely have to take a couple months.